What's your sign? What it is? I'm a Cancer.
Sweetie is 25 and you know, she's timeless. She has no age.
See what you just said written on paper. Everyone's done incredibly this year. I'm like looking around like holy everyone's so amazing. I'm not allowed to say that. I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. You're
I'm so
Ariana
sorry.
Grande. We got you. We got you.
2 seconds.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I do.
Oh my God, is this who we are?
Did I say that? Pretty bitches burp too.
Wear big glasses.
Nah. If I'm honest, I don't want to see.
Your Edna Mode glasses.
I'm good, man.
Eh.
I've seen enough. I'm sorry.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your mom still here, back for another video. Just got monetized. I'm excited about it. And I think too, a lot of my more political stuff has been demonetized. So if you want to help me out, go ahead and sign up for my Patreon. It's patreon.com/DomDiddyNoDoubt, or you can just do a donation at buymeacoffee.com/DommyWami. But now for the story of Cancer, let's just dive in. Why not? It's really interesting. So per usual, I already prime and plumb my lips, prime my eye area, and these are the things that I use, the stars use. How do I look? These are the Cream Shop. They are full of collagen, retinol, and vitamin C for like your eyes. Again, I'll link all the products down below, but so we have one right now, so we're gonna start with our eyes first today. So today we're talking about the 4th sign of the zodiac, which is Cancer. And if Cancer is your sun sign, that means your birthday takes place between June 21st and July 22nd. So this will be the first astrology video that I'm getting out on time. But in my defense, I have a full-time job, so please be nice. The next sign would be for Leo, we being John Solo, period, sis, we're beating him. But anyways, so now Cancer is the Latin term for crab. No, it's kind of like such a different meaning. Today, it's not quite like Gemini and Taurus. We can easily find like this similar words, because I mean in Spanish, Cancer is congrejo. Thinking like Italian and Romanian, the word for crab is like one of them is just crab, and one of them's like crabe. So it's a linguist that kind of fascinates me a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. So Cancer is a water sign. That's their element, like, you know, fire, earth, and air before them. Water signs are known for being sensitive and sentimental. Also known for like crying me a river. That's what the people say. I didn't say, don't get mad at me. I didn't say that, but that's what some people say. Cry me a river. Water signs are so emotional. They tend to hold on to people and items past their expiration date. It's not what I said, that's what the site said. Please don't get mad at me. Water signs always have their emotions flowing like the waves of the ocean. And they're known to have really great tuition. No, that's not the word. They're known for having really great intuition and very vivid dreams. Very vivid dreams. I had a vivid dream last night. Sexual vivid dream too. Oh gosh. Cancer is the cardinal water sign of the zodiac. So cardinal being their modality, like Aries, means that they are able to, so them having the cardinal modality makes it easy for them to make decisions swiftly and manifest their dreams as well. Cancers are the providers of the zodiac and are very determined to take care of their loved ones. So Cancers love to take care of their loved ones and are considered the breadwinners of the Zodiac. They are the breadwinners and nurturers of the Zodiac. Crab's ability to walk back and forth between the ocean and the shore represents the Cancer sign's ability to move and shift between the emotional and material worlds. And also the sign Cancer is ruled by the moon. That's said to be the explanation of why they're so moody and emotional, as the moon sign is the sign for your emotions on your birth chart. As also the moon does go through phases like waning, full moon, waxing, gibbous, all that thing. So that explains the moodiness of the Cancer placements. Like all the other signs we've discussed previously, does have a story from Greek mythology. And actually there's a story of how Cancer the crowd became a star, became a set of stars. Human history has a long list of very public feuds and beefs. So before there was Kanye and Taylor, Elsie and Heidi, Mariah versus J-Lo, Biggie versus Tupac, me and Math. There was Hera versus Hercules, or some people do call him Heracles. It was more in one direction than the other. Like, Hera really had it out for Hercules. Now Hera is the wife of Zeus. She's, I guess, in colloquial speak, she's the main bitch. But kind of like some other women, like, you know, you could be, you know, you could just leave your husband who ain't shit. But she's pretty ride or die for Zeus, whereas like she'll go punish the women who mess with him and their children versus like just leaving your whack ass husband. A la Rashida from Love and Hip Hop. Like, she should have been left her. But she would. Sorry, with season 2, I would have been done. With season 2, cheating with the stripper like Hillary Clinton, like Melania Trump, just being embarrassed by these men and just staying. Hera's ride or die, even though we all know at this point that Zeus belongs to the fucking streets. She was staying by this man's side. I don't get it.
I don't understand. I don't understand, bitch. I don't understand. I don't understand, bitch.
But that's what happened.
Something tells me people become just all of a sudden.
It's like put firecrackers in a dumpster. One match and...
So, Heracles, or Hercules, so we more know him in U.S. culture, we'd call him Hercules, was a demigod. He was the son of Zeus and a mortal woman named something, Alcmene, Hercules' mother. Okay. Her name was Alcmene. And basically what Zeus does this time, being a natural creeper, he doesn't actually like approach her and be like, hey girl, you fine, let's do it. Spandu turns into her husband. He morphs himself into her husband. And we want to ask, do we ask why Zeus does this? Oh yeah, because hashtag Zeus is a predator, okay? So he morphs into her husband and gets on with her. Unbeknownst to her, so she thinks she's just banging her husband, but nope, it's really Zeus. And then later on that night, again, she was popping with her husband again. So I guess she's just like, oh, it's round 2, this is different, and just kind of goes with it. But she ends up that night getting pregnant with 2 sons. One mortal, one half immortal, you know, a demigod. God will never get over how much of a creep Zeus is. Sorry, not sorry. Like I was saying before, like Hera had a special like hate in her heart for Hercules. Like she didn't even want him or his brother to be born. She went to Aletha, who is the goddess of childbirth, and this is petty, okay, this is like deranged. Like, Hera, you have issues. Hera, you need therapy. You need to leave that man and get some therapy. I'm gonna say it. I'm saying it. Girl, love yourself. You need to love yourself, Hera. She has the goddess of childbirth cross her legs, which supposedly is supposed to make the birth of the intended child stop. Crossing her legs is supposed to stop the birth of Hercules and his brother, but it doesn't. Fail. Also, so once they're babies, they bring serpents to their household, but Hercules feasts them with his demigod strength, so fail there too. Like, Hera is just out to get Hercules. Like, no rhyme or reason, I think because he's another one of it, you know, so Zeus's thousands of illegitimate children. Okay, mind you, thousands. If anyone knows why Hera is out for Hercules, you can put a comment below. Maybe I'm missing some context when I was researching this. But anyways, we get up to Hercules' life. He's grown. He ends up marrying Megara, who is the daughter of the king of Thebes. And they end up getting married and having a family, despite all the problems he gets, obstacles he gets from Hera. But Hera is not giving up. Like, she is hot on Hercules' case. Drives Hercules insane. And he ends up killing his wife and children. Which is like the saddest thing ever. Like, how are you gonna get a wife and children and like hurt them? Like, it's just depressing.
Crowds will cheer when I see my face. No voice keeps saying, this isn't where I want to be. I am on my way. I will go the distance. Don't care how far. Somehow I'll be sure.
Because he feels like garbage, Hercules fled to the Oracle of Delphi to find a way to expedite his sins, or expedite, basically to redeem himself for his familicide. Hercules had to do the 12 labors over the course of years. I have more details in the story of Hercules' tale down below in the description. But now, enter the crab, right? Because we started off talking about Cancer, and this is the month of Cancer. So, like, literally, Hera sent a giant crab to attack Hercules while he was doing the 12 labors. Specifically, while he was doing the second of the 12 labors, with which he was fighting the many-headed Hydra, which is a serpentine water monster. So, basically, Hercules slew the crab after it bit him in the foot. Yeah, it was pretty much like they just had a small, like, it just grabs his foot and then he just is able to either crush it or smash it or, you know, crack it open and he dies. The crab dies. Although the crab failed, Hera still was like, you know, A for effort and gave him a constellation of the stars. Another story of Cancer is that it was a giant crab that Poseidon, god of the sea, put in charge of his nymphs to keep them safe. The crab was mostly successful in guarding the many nymphs, but the crab was crippled by a vampire squid and in pain forever in his immortality. In ancient Babylon, the crab was used in astrological omens of floods. For example, if the stars of the crab scintillate, high floods will come. If the stars of the crab are faint, high floods will not come. Another example, if the moon is surrounded by a river, there will be a giant flood and cloudbursts. The crab standing on the halo of the moon. The crab stands on the halo of the moon. Fascinatingly enough, Cancer is a sign ruled by the moon and the ruler of as their planet. The moon is the planet that governs our emotions and feelings and things that make us feel comforted. Ultimately, the myth of Cancer shows us someone who is not aware of their true strength. They will quickly go to battle, and the crab is ready to change in a much bigger enemy because their emotions prevail over logic. Also, 2, the sign of the crab is the 69 sideways. It's meant to be like a crab's body and or boobs, just to show like their loving nature. So every culture is like when they're numbering. That's not always necessarily true, but I mean that's what they say. And this is just, I mean, it's interesting. Yeah, I don't know, it's fascinating. Yay, Cancer the crab. Good for you. Good on ya, man. I love the moon look. I feel like an alien, but like a sexy alien. So for my Cancer, hope you like this look. And yeah. Hey y'all, this is the finished look. I had did one lip color before, but it didn't really show up that much. I was like, I don't know if I like that, so I was like, I'm gonna go a little bolder, a little moodier. So let me know if you like this look better or the lighter look better. I'm gonna put the picture right here. And now we're gonna get into the big 6 characteristics for Cancer. The Sun in Cancer. Cancer and Sun natives have a strong survival instinct. They're protective of those they care about and of themselves too. They're often quite reticent about sharing their inner selves to the rest of the world and often caught up in reminiscence. Cancer's reputation for moodiness, although this trait is evident in the moon, was evident when the moon is in Cancer. Cancer needs roots. They resist change to an extent and concern for themselves about being secure and safe in most everything they do. Cancers are quite intrigued by objects with history attached to them, antiques, photos, souvenirs, and the like. Cancer is a very sensitive sign. They don't always appreciate it when you are blunt with them. The reactions to hurt will depend on how thick of a shell they developed. Most Cancers react by withdrawing or retreating. Some have developed an ability to manipulate others to get what they want. They avoid direct confrontations almost as a rule. Moon in Cancer. Remember, Cancer is ruled by the moon. This is the most subjective position of the moon. The moon is at home in the sign of Cancer as the moon. The moon in Cancer natives, large potential to be able to get in touch with their feelings and moods of others. Often they are very wrapped in themselves. Their memories of the past are outstanding, especially for all things emotional. Moon and Cancer people are rarely detached. They cling to things, their home, and people they care for. They seek out security and familiarity in all things they do. They look for peace and quiet. Their attachment to all that is safe means that they are a little weary of change, or a little, These peace-loving souls dislike superficiality in all its forms. They are devoted and accommodating. Insecure ones accumulate things in an attempt to feel secure because of their strong attachment to and memory of the past. Others may complain that the Moon and Cancer natives tend to whip a dead horse. They may dwell on hurts long after everyone else has moved on. These people have a hard time compartmentalizing their lives simply because their watery moon tends to know no boundaries. Sometimes as a result, they may act irrationally. Mercury in Cancer. These people communicate with feeling, conveying a soft, sensitive, withdrawn, and thoughtful nature to the people they interact with. This is the only personal planet in Cancer in their chart. They may come across as more personal and sensitive as they actually are. No matter how free-spirited the rest of their charts may be, Mercury and Cancer people can always be subjective and personal, or they may not have to talk at all. They are slow to respond at times, giving others the impression that they are deep thinkers. they probably are just that. Cancer is a meditative and reflective sign. Still, Mercury and Cancer people are much faster at forming opinions and making decisions than they appear. Because they listen so well to others, the speed is not obvious. Venus in Cancer. Love for Venus in Cancer is best when it is committed and rather predictable. These people are sensitive in love, even if their sun is in outgoing, playful signs like Gemini or Leo. You may often say their egos are a little underdeveloped when it comes to love, but they have a lot of love to give, namely security, comfort, and care. Venus in Cancer, men and women show their love by caring for you. They pay attention to your feelings than your words and observe you rather carefully. They want a safe, solid relationship. They can be moody in love, and some go as far as silent treatments and engaging in potting routines to get attention from their mate. They're often turned off by anything impersonal, or too much rationalizing leaves them cold. They are not afraid of the emotional element of love, even if they have a playful sun sign. But confrontations can be a little bit scary. These lovers are always worried that they'll be left high and dry. If you hurt them, they'll have a hard time forgetting. Even so often, they'll retreat into themselves, not unlike a crab, and can be very difficult to pull themselves out. Mars in Cancer. This position inclines towards passive aggressiveness. People seem to resist change and continue to shy away from direct confrontation. They need to feel secure before they act. As a result, they can appear slow at times. Their motto is the best offense is defense. That's my motto. They may appear weak to some, but they can be very strong. Their strength lies in their tenaciousness. Their sex drive can be very tied up with emotional need. At their best, they turn others on with a protective, almost therapeutic way about them. Protective nature of Cancer is best expressed when Mars. Cancer natives are turning the energy outward. When they're protecting others, turning it inwards is when there are problems. They must avoid oversensitivity and self-protection when it comes to sex. Some Mars and Cancer people are especially turned on by the thought of creating a baby. Not me. Most people are threatened by indifference. They can be argumentative and manipulative. Their energy levels are variable, and they can appear to move rather slowly. They can have defensive reactions and outbursts, emotional displays when they feel cornered. With assurance and confidence, these natives are protective, helpful, and dependable on the long haul, and they prefer to handle situations peacefully and humanely. That's very true. Cancer ascendant. Okay. These people come across as gentle creatures. There's something familiar about them. They're the guy or gal next door. When they enter a room, they don't walk in with a splash. Instead, they move to the sides, weave their way inwards. These people are familiar feel to them. Because they're rather sensitive to their environment, they can get easily flustered, especially in public. Their first instinct when threatened or on a familiar ground is to protect themselves. When new situations present themselves, they can immediately withdraw or act shy. Generally, these people come across as caring people. They seem sweet and innocent. Usually, these people appear unassuming, even though they can be quite approachable. Some Cancer ascendants, however, have retreated to themselves so much that it can be quite the opposite. People function best when their partners relay strength, financial and emotional stability, and know-how. Security is the basic need, and they are generally more willing to give it up some personal freedom in order to get it, which is fascinating. And that's the big six for Cancer. Fun fact, did you know that Jodi Arias, OJ, and Amanda Knox were all born on the same day? On July 9th, making them all Cancer suns, and all people that stabbed someone to death. Well, that's the video. So let me know if you have any Cancer places down below, and if these descriptions are very accurate to you. Please let me know, comment down below what you thought about Cancer, the sign, and their story from Greece, from Babylon. Give this video a like, share with your friends, and make sure you subscribe to the channel, put my notifications on. hit the bell so you know when I upload a new video. You never know what you're gonna get each Monday, so it's you to come back and see what's going on. I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.